It's good to see you all, and if you were here last Tuesday, then you'll remember that we are doing the second part of the vitality sequence. If you weren't here last Tuesday, don't worry. We'll do a quick recap. And if you were in the park on Saturday, then you already know the vitality sequence really well. Sue was, and Leslie, and Hayley, in fact. So we've got 3 experts on the vitality sequence already. So hopefully it'll all come together nicely. So we're continuing that theme of using yoga to energize and inspire. I'm just going to pop my light on. Seems to have gone a little bit dark. Pop some music on if you want. Get yourself in that kind of energized mood and just enjoy the next hour. So we're going to start with the feet nice and wide. I'm going to draw a big smile with those hands. So starting as we mean to go on, taking your fingertips up to the side of the room and drawing a beautiful big smile. So you can keep that quite gentle, or if you're feeling very dynamic, full of energy. I'm actually not feeling like that, so I'm hoping that my own class is going to give myself some more energy because I've just had exactly the kind of day and the feelings that this class is designed to help with. So I'll use it as a bit of an experiment. I just felt a bit tired all day today, so hopefully we're going to lift that energy and you really enjoy moving and stretching the body. We'll do one more on each side and then pause. And we do need to warm the legs up and also the shoulders because we're going to do the warriors again. So let's just do these rather strange circles with the shoulders like you're doing a scoop. So just scooping down by the side of the knees. Imagine your shoulders drawing a circle backwards. And then your hand is coming and we're squeezing into the kidneys. So you'll feel your shoulders moving in a circular movement. It really gets the blood flowing into your shoulder joints. And you feel it working up into your neck as well. So we want to loosen any tension or tightness in the back and the shoulders before we do these strong postures. And then we'll just move that movement a little bit further up the back by taking the elbows up. And then finally, like we do in the backstroke, keep a little twist going into the hips. That's it. Open up the lungs. You've got your pectoralis muscles there at the front of your chest as well. And then we'll work our way back down. So we're always working just about 80%. So we're never going to overstretch here at Dream Yoga. It's nice just to work within your comfort range and the body will be happy with that. And then we're going to slow it down. Slow it down. And keep those feet nice and wide and we'll do our twist. So we're going to warm up and wake up the spine. So if you've been doing lots of sitting, this is a good movement to do every single day, just to energize and wake that spine up. So give yourself a little tap with those hands, soften in the knees, keep the core switched on, and take the head behind if you want to. So just looking behind you, bring the twist right up into the neck. Hopefully you can feel a little stretch into the side of those hips. And then raise the arms up higher if you like. And then gradually we'll come back down. Allow that twist to lower down the spine. Slowing it down, keeping the feet now planted on the floor. And pause. Okay. So we're going to keep it quite energetic. We're going to do our clapping warrior, which I think we did last week. So take your weight onto your right foot and lift your left foot up and back. And add you clap up and back. Use this as an opportunity to gently tone those abdominals. A little bit of balance practice. And we'll do 3 more. Feel that sense of drawing the shoulder blades in and opening the shoulder blades out. And then the next time we come back, let's give yourself a nice calf stretch. And if you want, you can take the hands up above the head. So we've got an upper body stretch, and we're pushing gently into that back left leg as well. Remember, pop your hands on your waist if you prefer. And keep that right leg nice and bent, but without overshooting your right foot. And hopefully you can feel a very satisfying gastrocnemius stretch in your upper calf. And then we'll just bring the hands down and do it all again on the other side. So weight onto the left foot, core engaged, lift and back. And so you might want to up the ante a little bit now and challenge yourself and bring that knee higher up the chest. Getting your body warmed up for your vitality sequence. But if you know that you need to just modify and work more gently, and just keeping the knee a little bit lower. And we'll do 3 more, 2, and 1, and hold. And again, lovely opportunity to create a diagonal with the body. Push the palms up towards the ceiling. Feel that fabulous stretch into your right calf. And we'll just have a couple of breaths here. And then release. Okay. And then come back into feet hip distance apart. I'm just going to open a window, a little bit of air in. I've actually been cold all day, but I'm warm now. Funny weather, isn't it, really? Funny weather. It's almost warmer outside than in. Right, we'll take the weight over to the right side and we'll do our hip circles just to give those hips a really good opportunity to ease out. We've got a full poodle yoga session going on here at the Hagyard House. Is that Luna or is it Nyla? Is it Luna? Yes. And then we'll change direction. Katie's got 2 poodles, Luna and Nyla. And we have got Luna going for it with the yoga here. And then a little swing. So warm up those legs now, switch on your gluteal muscles and challenge your balance. So see how steady you can make that upper body and how straight can you make the leg. Feel the ball of your foot and just gently allowing the ball of the foot to sweep in a straight line onto your mat. It's really good for warming up and strengthening the legs. And then let's pause. Whew. Give your legs a shake out. I can certainly feel that in my glutes. Let's go to the other side, stand tall, engage. And remember to focus on the spot if you want to. So see if you can bring your awareness into that ball and socket joint. Feel it working, open into the groin. Beautiful stretch. Got some fantastic hip circles going on here. And then coming the other way. And we'll do 2 more, but of course if you need to, you just come out whenever you need to. And we're going to do some little swings to finish. Sometimes it's much harder on one side than the other. For some reason, I'm so much more wobbly on my left than my right. I have no idea why. Maybe it's not my strongest side or something. We'll do 2 more. Last one. Oh. Shake out. Okay. We're not far off now. Oh, we got Benny. Come on, Benny, he's back from his walking. All right, Benny, good boy, you go to bed now. Come on. We're just going to do a little stretch. First one side and then the other. We've had a major We made a crisis in our house. We were having our tea and both the dogs saw a black cat walking straight past the bifold doors, bold as brass, and they were absolutely indignant. It was just utterly shocking to them that a cat would walk blatantly past their window in their garden. This poor cat, I don't think it'll be coming back. And then we was going to go to the side and really lengthen through the arm, twist at the hip, swivel on the feet, and just enjoy that sense of extension through the arm, down through the fingertips, the elbow, the wrist. And then finally, let's come down towards the floor. Just as much as you want to, you could just tap your knee, or you may feel happy to take the hand to the floor and extend the other arm up. Knees soft. And we'll do one more on each side. And then coming up. Keep those feet nice and wide, toes out in the same direction as your feet. Make sure you've got a little bit of room. We're going to do the fearless flight. So breathing in and then breathing out, coming down. Give yourself a lovely stretch, soften the knees, bring the hands up the center of the body, all the way over the head, and then back down again. Breathing out, curl the spine, lift, feel the strength through those legs. We're going to do two more. A whole body movement, feeling that in every part of the body. You might want to create a bit of a squat there as you come up, so really bend through the legs and lift. And then the next time we come forward, let's have a nice wide angle forward bend. If you're very comfortable here and you've got a nice strong core, then just walk your hands out a bit. Give yourself an opportunity to lengthen the spine and stretch through the back and the shoulders. And then walk the hands back. We'll toe heel the feet in. And then we're going to uncurl very slowly, giving the spine an opportunity to just work vertebra by vertebra up into the neck, standing tall. And doesn't that feel good? Feels amazing. I already feel more energetic. Why didn't I do this about 5 hours ago? You think I'd know better, really, wouldn't you? Okay, we'll just do a little stretch. So I've got my fingers clasped together, palms up towards the ceiling. We'll go to one side and then the other side. One more time. Just give yourself a stretch into your intercostals, the rib cage, up towards the ceiling. And then float the arms down. And then we'll finish by taking the arms behind. So refresh your core, keep your feet hip distance. We're going to come forward as much as you want. And if you're happy to, we can raise the arms as well, as you know. Breathe in and then breathe out and down we come. Lift the arms away from the body a little. And if you're happy to, you can just relax the head, lengthen through the neck. We'll just have a breath here. And then on your next in breath, push through the feet. Soften the knees and come up. Supporting your spine, releasing the legs. Okay, you warm? Do you feel like you've warmed up? Okay, yeah. Grab a drink, have a minute, get some air, take some layers off, whatever you need to do. So we're going to just do 3 or 4 stretches down on the mat. Oh, here we are, we've got a cat now. I can't say the word cat when the dog's here though, because he knows the word cat. He'll start looking for it. Okay, so we're going to just stretch out 2 or 3 key muscles that we need to make sure are very happy before we do this sequence. You might want your knee support or a blanket or a cushion, because we're going to be kneeling. And also you just need to think about how you're going to use your space, because we're going to be taking the leg out to the side and also out to the front. So we're going to start with the leg out to the side. I better make sure I know what I'm doing and I'm using my space as well, haven't I? So we'll come into a kneeling position and we're just going to take the left leg, well, it doesn't matter, whichever leg, out to the side. That's it. And then just gently bring the body forward. Keep your toes forward, and we're just going to have a nice inner thigh stretch. We've got Sandra's frozen, so hopefully she'll come back in a minute. That's it. And just take care behind and around your knee, so don't go too strong on this stretch. And then from here, bring that leg in front into a kneeling position. So make sure that your knee and your ankle are aligned, and tuck your tailbone right in, so we're in a nice straight line here. So there isn't any angle on this back leg, that's it. And then pop the same hand on the same thigh, and we'll just breathe in, take the other arm up with your core switched on, and then over to the side. So a nice side bend, and keep the tailbone tucked under until you should feel it into your right thigh. And just breathe, and just allow yourself to release here. This is your iliopsoas, and then coming back down and release. Then we're going to walk the foot forward until you've got an angle on that back leg. Most of you will know this stretch really well. This is where a knee support is quite handy because it's quite hard on the knee. Breathe in and then breathe out and just lower down. Make sure your knee and your ankle are aligned on that front leg. And just breathe and soften. So allow that out breath to soften the body. And then finally, we'll just do a little hamstring stretch. If anybody prefers, then you can always lie on your back and extend your leg up. So this is one way to stretch the hamstring. But another way, which is more supportive, is to take the leg up in the air and just gently hold the leg behind. Like that, yeah. And then from there, bringing both legs back. I'm just going to let Sandra back in because for some reason, Sandra, you went. I'm just going to check that she's back. We're going to swap over now. So if you put the support under your left knee, I'm going to take the right leg out to the side this time. And then bring the body forward, toes forward, and just gently allow the inside thigh there to stretch. And we'll just have a couple of breaths. And then coming up, bringing that knee out in front. So again, we've not got any angle at the moment, and we just tuck the tailbone in. Sorry, I'm just going to check again. Got Sandra trying to come in here. That's it. Tuck in, engage, and then right hand on right thigh, left hand up, and then over towards the right side. Open up into the side of the body. Feel that stretch into the front of your left hip. And then on an in-breath coming up, and on the out-breath coming down. And then finally, oh no, not finally, we're going to walk that foot forward a little bit more. So you've got more of an angle, which is quite hard going on the knee. Now breathe in, lower down, breathing out. And you should feel quite a strong stretch into the front of the left thigh. And then finally your hamstring stretch, or if you prefer, you can lie on your back. Have a couple of breaths. And and then coming up. And we're just going to finish lying on our backs. Just got a couple of things to do on our backs. Sandra, it's just not working. So first of all, lie on your back, soles of the feet flat on the floor, palms of the hands by the side of the body with the palms facing up. Make sure that the small of your back is pushed into the floor and that you're engaging through your core. So as we do this next part of the movement, just being aware of not allowing your rib cage to raise up or curve into your lower back. So keep that engagement into your pelvis and your core. And as we breathe in, take the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, take the palms of the hands overhead, down towards the floor, palms facing down. So don't worry if you can't go all the way. You do need to make sure you've got enough room. We're just going to breathe and hold. And then coming back up halfway, and then breathing out and coming down. So we just do that one more time. So we're trying to stretch into the shoulder and the upper back area. So engage your core, push the lower back down into the floor. Breathing in as the fingers come up, breathing out as the palms come down over the top of the head, arms as straight as you can without losing that contact into the floor. So don't worry if you don't touch the floor, just have a breath. And then breathing in, fingertips to the ceiling, breathing out, arms coming down. Fantastic. We're going to stretch out the piriformis. One of my favourite stretches, love this stretch. I think everybody here will be able to do stage 2. If you're struggling, then I can let you know stage 1, which is a little bit more gentle. So we're going to put the right ankle on the left knee, and then just feed your hands behind the left thigh and take your left foot off the floor and hug your left thigh in towards your body. If you're not sure, you should be able to see me doing it. If you want a stronger stretch, then flex your right foot and just push that right knee away from the body. I'm just coming to see how you're all doing. Yeah, if that feels very strong or painful, you can just put your right thigh on top of your left thigh and draw both legs in towards you. And take your breath into that right side. So keep your neck down, make sure you're not straining into your neck. And really allow that right hip and that right side of the body to release and let go. It's really good for helping ease out hip tightness or lower back issues. Just have a couple more breaths into that right side. And then gently release. Hug both knees in for a moment. Just give yourself a little circle. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So either put your left thigh over your right and feed both hands behind both legs and draw in. I'm just doing that now if you're not sure. Or if you want a stronger stretch, then just put your right ankle on your left ankle on your right knee and feed your hands behind your right thigh. You're already doing it anyway. You don't even need me to tell you. In fact, I just need to look at the screen to know what I need to say, because you're already there. And then again, if you want to, just push that knee away from the body a bit, flex through that left foot, and gently draw the right thigh in. And just have a sense of breathing into that left side. And as you breathe out, just giving yourself permission to let go and soften that area. Relax your shoulders, relax your throat and your jaw and around your mouth. So make sure you're not bracing. And then gently release, hug the knees in again. And just take this opportunity to give yourself a really nice massage into the sacrum and the lumbar area. So circling, rocking, and just feeling into any tightness or discomfort there. Okay. And then coming over onto your side and supporting yourself to come up. And grab yourself a drink. Have another minute. I'm just checking if Sandra's here or not. I'm not sure if she is or not. Are you there, Sandra? Oh, it doesn't look like she is. Oh, you are there. Oh, good. We lost you for a moment, didn't we, Sandra? But you're back. That's good. I was just about to text you. Your connection doesn't seem too good tonight. It seems very kind of jerky. At least you're here, though. Oh, it keeps freezing all the time. Everyone else's seems okay, though. So I don't know whether you've just got a problem with your internet. I know you can't reply to me because you're on mute. I don't know why I keep chatting away here. Okay, so we're going to do the vitality sequence, which I love this sequence, and it was really good doing it on Saturday in the park. So we did do some of it last week, if you remember. We did the beam, the crane. Who wasn't here? You weren't here, Verity, were you? Because you normally come on a Monday. Yeah, I think that's it because everybody else has done it. So you'll soon pick it up, so no worries at all there. So we did the crane and we did the beam and we did that bowing tiger energy flow thing. So that sounds exciting, doesn't it? So what we're going to do is we'll have a look at the first part of the sequence and then we're just going to put it all together and go for it. So I'm not sure whether anybody uses any props here, but just a couple of reminders that sometimes when we do the crane or the beam, it can be quite good to have a block or a couple of books. But most of you, I don't think, will need them. But if you know that it's just a little bit of a strain on you, then having a block or a couple of books is handy, just in case. Okay, so let's get up onto our feet. So in terms of using your space, oh, hang on a minute, I've lost my top of my head here. That's it. In terms of using your space, I'm going to be mainly going to the side, but as we did last week, for some of you, it's probably easier to step forwards and just work forwards. Okay, so just you'll know what feels good in terms of how you want to use your space. So we'll just run through the first part of the sequence and then put it all together. So first of all, it's warrior 2. So step out to the front with your right leg and take your left leg off the balance of it. Is anybody working sideways? If you are working sideways, then just step out to the side and then swivel your right foot and turn your left foot a little bit off the angle. Okay, so it's up to you which way you want to do it, but it might be better for you to just step forward. Yep. And so the hips and the shoulders are facing in the same direction as your right leg, and then we bring those hands up above the forehead, and you bend your right knee and you push into that back leg. So your right knee is bent, but it's not overshooting your right foot. And you can have your hands quite high and look up to your hands. If you have a shoulder injury or you know you get a little bit dizzy, then you could just work with your hands lower, either at the chest or the forehead. Okay, so we're really working with the third chakra, which is Manipura here. So we really want to open and expand that area. And then from here, we take the hands behind and we create like a diagonal. So you must make sure your core is working nice and strong. So that right leg is still bent and you're pushing into that back left foot. You've got a diagonal, you'll feel it in your gluteal muscles and you'll feel it in your core. And then as we breathe out, we take those hands forward. That's it. And then from here, we turn the body to the side and we create a bima. So first of all, put your left hand to the side and put either your elbow or your hand to your right knee. Okay, so this beamer is the one where you're between two panes of glass, so you're not coming forward, very much to the side. So keep your hips forward, your shoulders forward, this area open, and the hand is first of all down the side, and then we breathe in, and on the out breath, we either can take the hand just out to the side or all the way along. So you've got this fabulous stretch down the side of the body. So bring your awareness into your hips and make sure that those hips are both facing forwards. And don't worry if you need to adapt it. So it may be that your right hand is just on your knee. This is very strong on your joints and your back, so you don't want to go too far. That's it. And then from here, we turn to the right and we bring ourselves down into the runner, which you don't need to do coming up because that's what we did last week. Give yourself a little stretch. Toe heel forward and uncurl and back. So we'll just run through that on the other side a little bit quicker, and then we're just going to put it all together. So just remember when you do your beamer that it's very much about just coming to the side. So that hands are here and you're coming to the side only, not caving in or collapsing into the front of the body, okay? So that's really important because that's where you get the benefit. And also there's less strain on your back than if you start crunching your spine, okay? So we'll just start again, step forward or sideways, and this time you're with your left leg. I'll come forwards because I think most people are. Take the right foot off the ankle just a little bit, and then we're going to bring the hands up and bend the left knee. Open into the heart, into the chest. Take a breath, and then bring the hands behind. I'm just going to go to the side so you can see me, and create that diagonal. So that's a really strong, powerful shape. So your left knee is forward. If you can, face me on the camera. So if you can do, turn around. Yeah, that's it. Got it. Left leg forward, right leg back. And we're in the diagonal. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, that's it. Amazing. And then we turn the body to the side, reach to the left, and rest your elbow or your hand on your knee, or if you want to go further, and you can go all the way to the floor, that's brilliant. I know some people will be able to do that, but for other people it will be too strong. And then we breathe in, and as we breathe out again, we take that right hand in as much of an extension as you want. So it might come all the way to the side of your right ear, pointing almost like a diagonal from your right leg, or it might just go up to the ceiling. You need to feel that in your body and see what feels okay. And then we turn over that left leg, and normally we'd come down now into the runner. We're not going to do that. We're just going to come to the front, have a little stretch, take a breath, toe heel in, and gently uncurl. Okay, so that's the first part of the sequence. We're going to add the second part on from last week and do the whole thing. So just make sure that if you do want to use a block for the crane, which is the inversion where we come down, that you've got it ready. And similarly for the beam. And don't worry, I'm going to talk you through it. And as long as you're safe and happy, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to all be perfect. I seem to have lost Sandra again, I think. Are you there, Sandra? Sandra's having a problem with her internet tonight. She's very frustrated. Okay. So take a moment now just to bring yourself in your most amazing mountain posture. If you have some fabulous music on your phone that you just want to pop on because it just makes you feel wonderful, and you want to do it to that music, then just pop that music on. You might already have some playing, or perhaps you like to do your yoga with peace and quiet. So take a moment to align your spine, use your breath, switch on your core, feel that connection through your feet. Have a couple of deep breaths. So we're really going to tap into our own natural sense of energy and vitality that sometimes we can just perhaps lose a little bit. So we'll bring the hands into Namaste, push the thumbs into the sternum, relax through the shoulders and open the heart, and have a couple of breaths. And then open the hands, and we'll start by stepping out to the right. So forward to the right or out to the right. It's up to you which way you want to do it. I'm going to swap round, so whichever works best for you. And then we'll take the hands up above the head, bend the right knee and push into that back leg. So we're about a shoulder to 2 shoulder widths apart for the legs. And then from here, take the hands behind. Create that beautiful diagonal. Make sure that your right knee doesn't overshoot your right foot. Feel strong through those legs. And then on the out breath, I don't need to be going that way. That's it. And then turn the body to the front and swivel the left toes to face the front in the same way as your hip is. That's it. And then first of all, the hands down by your hip. The left hand is by your hip and your right hand is down by your right leg. We're in the beamer. And then breathe in, and as you breathe out, extend that left arm as much as you want to without collapsing the body. So this is very much about opening up that body to the front. And then we're going to turn to the side, and we're going to be coming down into a kneeling posture. Okay, so just for a moment, come down into kneeling. We seem to have lost Jenny along the way. And from here, we're actually going to lift up and balance on the left foot and take the right foot out behind. So you probably want to bring your hands back a little bit. So a little bit behind your right heel. Lift, and we're into the crane. So your left foot is in contact with the floor. Your pelvis is level. Your both hands on the floor. That's it. And then we're going to lower down onto the left knee and take the right leg out to the side. Might be a space issue here, so you might need to just swivel yourself a bit. That's it. I'm going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we'll go to the right side and stretch into the left side of the body. Keep your core switched on, and then breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, reach, and then we're going down to the floor, and then lifting up, looking up to that right hand, giving yourself a fabulous stretch. And then, so the left hand is in contact with the floor and the right hand is up. If you feel strong in your core, you could use your core muscles to come up, otherwise just come forward. So if you're able to, come up, we'll breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to come down and lift that leg up. So as much as you want to. Bring the chest down towards the floor, lift the right leg up. And then what we want now is that right foot to come in between those hands. So if you can do it in one amazing move, so you're back in the runner, that would be fantastic. But if that foot doesn't want to do that, then just get it there however you want. Tuck the back toes under. We'll lift back up into warrior two. Bend that right knee. Come forward, swivel the feet forward, and then we'll just do a wide angle forward bend. Just have a breath, stretch, toe heel the feet in, Soften the knees, uncurl the spine, bring the hands up the center of the body and back into Namaste. Are you all right? Is everybody all right? Yeah. Oh God. This is very ambitious for Zoom. It's not quite the same as being in a class, but you all look like you're doing an amazing job. So hopefully you're managing to make your space work by being a bit creative. So we're going to do it all again now on the other side. So get your spine nice and aligned, feet in contact with the floor. Take a moment just to use your breath to lengthen the spine. Bring your hands into Namaste. Remember, if you do need any props, just making sure they're there for you, particularly under your knees. And then we're going to take the hands out. I'm going to step out with the left foot this time. I'm just going to go to the side. I think it's easier. And then bring the hands wherever is comfortable for you. So either at the forehead, the chest, or right above the crown of the head, if that's comfortable. And if you have got the hands above the crown of the head, just drawing the shoulder blades together, opening up the chest, and really feeling that the strength and the vitality of this amazing warrior two posture. Just standing in your power for a moment, just feeling the vitality of this beautiful pose, and then taking the hands behind and using the strength of your body to create that diagonal. So really leading with the sternum and the heart, keeping the spine nice and long and strong. Breathe in and with some determination. That's it. Good, strong, powerful out breath. And then turn the body to the side. Swivel your right toes forward. And then bring your left arm down onto your left thigh or knee. At the moment, your right hand is just down by your side. That's it. So we're not coming forwards. We're just doing a side bend. Even if that means you don't come down very far, doesn't matter. Feet about shoulder width apart, and your left foot is pointing to the left. That's it. And then we'll breathe in, and as we breathe out, take that right hand up. So you may just want to go halfway. You might feel comfortable to take that right hand right by your ear, that right arm. That's it. And you'll feel that amazing stretch down the right side of the body. And then turn to the left, keep your core switched on, and we're going to have the hands by the side of your left foot. We're not actually going to come down this time. We'll see if we can do this maneuver, just standing. So we're going to be lifting the left leg and supporting ourselves on our right leg. So take your hands back a little bit behind your left foot, and then swing your left leg up. And keep your pelvis like you've got those champagne flutes, balancing. So really strong through that right leg. Work your glutes and take your foot like you're taking it away from your body. That's it. And then from here, you're going to lower yourself down onto your right knee. Pop your support under if you need to. And your left leg is coming out to the side. You might need to change your direction here so you've got enough space. Check that your right knee is in line with your left foot. So we're not crunching the spine as best you can. And breathe in. Switch on your core as you breathe out. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we'll go over to the left, open and stretch into the right side. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, breathe in, breathe out, and we'll do a little stretch and extension, and then those fingertips come down to the floor or onto your block, and we take the left hand straight up towards the ceiling. So you're almost drawing a straight line between the right arm and the left arm. And then either fold forward if you need to, or if you're happy to, use your back and your core, you can come up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going to come down. Take the chest down towards the floor as much as you want and lift the left leg up. And then bring that left foot in between the hands back into the kneeling position. So you might just need to help yourself with that, or it may be that it can swing through with ease. Tuck your toes, your right toes under. Lift up. I should be this direction. And we come back up into warrior two. Bend the left knee. Come forward, swivel both feet in the same direction as the knees. Come forward into a forward bend. That was a very nifty move there, Verity. And then come back into hip distance apart. Uncurl that spine. Take those hands, draw that vitality up the center of your body, all the way up. Give yourself a gentle back bend. And then bring the hands back into Namaste. And just have a couple of breaths. Just feeling strong, hopefully feeling the benefits of that wonderful energy working through your body. And then releasing the hands. Grab a drink, have a minute, and we'll just take ourselves down into the crocodile for a moment. Well done, everybody. I hope that was okay. It was quite hard to see at times. I saw a few legs and arms and things going on. Verity you seemed to do a swivel at one point because you were facing the other way and then came back. Yes. So take yourself down and just release off into your lower back and your hips. So onto your tummy, rest your forehead onto the back of your hands. Take your feet nice and wide, pop your toes out to the side, bring your heels in. And we're just going to take a few moments just to let the body absorb all that wonderful strengthening and replenishing work that we've just done there with our yoga. So if you can take those toes out to the side and bring the heels in, really nice way to release off the hips. And then bring your awareness to your breath. And just see if you can take that breath right down into the belly. And just see if you can feel the breath expanding into your lumbar and your sacral area. So the base of your spine there, which we've just been working very strongly. So see if you can be aware of the breath going into the back of the base of your back there. Breathing in, expand. And then breathing out and softening and letting go. Feeling your abdomen expand against the mat. And then feeling your tummy soften as you breathe out. And just allowing your out breath to settle your energy. We're not losing any of those wonderful benefits. We're just allowing that energy now to just settle in the body. I might like to imagine you're almost being held by the earth, just letting go any sense of holding. Time you breathe out, just giving way to gravity and using the power of your breath to allow yourself to relax. We'll just do another 3 breaths. And then from there, taking yourself into the child, popping a cushion or a pillow under your head if you need to. Stretching out the arms if you prefer, taking your knees wide. And again, bringing your awareness into your breath. Allowing the breath to expand the belly. And then softening and letting go on the out breath. Breathing in that sense of vitality and energy and positivity. Breathing out tensions, tiredness, any agitations. Breathing them out, letting them go. And then coming up when you're ready and taking yourself into a position to relax. If you feel like you need to hug your knees in or do anything else, then we have worked quite strongly with the hips and the back. So. Ice cream, anybody? Can you hear the ice cream van? Just gone past. So just taking a few moments, as always, to get comfortable. And then we'll just begin with becoming aware of the body. So just tuning into the sensations in the body. Feeling any points of contact. Feeling the pressure into the back of the head, your shoulders, down into your pelvis and the lower back. Feeling the contact through the floor to your hands, your elbows, down into the backs of your legs and your heels. Noticing coolness, warmth. Feeling the air on your skin. Any sensations of clothing touching your skin, or maybe the weight of a blanket on your body. Just seeing if you can bring your awareness into these sensations. And then noticing your body breathing. Tuning into that reassuring ebb and flow of your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing where you feel the breath. Feeling your rib cage expand and contract. Maybe the sensation of cool air and warmer air entering and leaving your body. Maybe a subtler sensation into the back of the body as you breathe in, feeling the pressure change through the floor, and then breathing out and letting go. Seeing if you can notice an echo of the breath down into the belly and the pelvis. And just imagining the breath as a kind and gentle breath. Each time you breathe out, just allowing those feelings of kindness to just move around to every part of your body. Sending gentle brushstrokes of kind breath into the crown of your head, soothing your face, your cheekbones and your neck. Soft, gentle brushstrokes of breath filled with kindness into your shoulders, down through your arms, into your hands. Breathing into your heart and your lungs. Allowing that kind breath to soothe and ease and comfort the whole of your spine, down into your belly and your hips. Sending that breath, that gentle breath down into your legs, creating a sense of spaciousness and ease to your ankles, right into the center of your feet. Soft, gentle brushstrokes of kind breath all the way to your toes, the tips of your fingers and the crown of your head. And just taking a moment, if you like, to silently affirm to yourself, I am strong, I am peaceful, I am relaxed. And then gently guiding your awareness up to the crown of your head. And just seeing if you can visualize that warm golden light. Just picturing it in your mind's eye, maybe getting a sense of the energy, the colors of that light. Maybe even imagining the sensation of that light as it warms your skin. And then imagine breathing that light into every cell of your body, filling you with an incredible sense of energy and vitality, helping you to feel alive and awake. Each time you breathe in, breathing more and more of that energizing light into your body, your face, your neck, your shoulders, rays of golden healing light down through your arms and your hands, filling your heart, expanding through the whole of your back and your spine, soothing and easing your belly and your hips. Breathing that light, rays of golden light down through your legs to your ankles, your knees, soles of your feet, tips of your toes, your whole body bathed in golden healing light. Taking a deep breath in, breathe that strength, that stillness, and that light into your heart, and anchor it there to take forward with you. And then sigh the breath out. Becoming aware of your body lying on your mat. Noticing again those sensations of warmth and coolness, heaviness and lightness. Noticing your body breathing and starting to stretch and wiggle. Taking your time, just moving however your body needs to move. You might like to hug your knees in, maybe take your arms overhead. It can be nice after you've done a strong sequence just to give yourself a moment on your side before you come up, making sure that you give your spine enough time just to adjust after lying on the floor. And then when you feel ready, supporting yourself to come up, you might like to give your hands a little rub, create a bit of that energy through the palms, and then take that to your face if you like. A little massage maybe. Just leave you with a quote from Young Pablo. And he says, "True power is living with the realization that you are always your own healer, your own hero, and your own leader." Like that one. Thank you everybody for joining me and for bearing with me for doing the vitality sequence. Definitely our most ambitious Zoom class so far. So well done everybody. Great to see you. Have a good week, have a good sleep, and namaste. See you soon.